Well, howdy! Welcome back to Minecraft 1.12 Survival Take 2. Last episode, some finishing touches were put on the house. And also the secondary site. In this episode, you'll notice that I'm missing my chest plate and leggings, and that I'm holding gold and redstone. You probably already know why if you read the title and I've watched previous episodes, but just in case you don't, it's time for another Opening Lucky Blocks episode. As such, I'm going to craft a ton of lucky blocks because I have a ton of gold. But I'll start with just the one. Well, I do have keep inventory on. As I mentioned in previous episodes, I'm not very familiar with the mechanized or technological or dark side lucky block add-ons. And some lucky block add-ons, not necessarily those, but again, I don't know because I'm not familiar with those. But some lucky block add-ons can clear your inventory. So I put everything except my food, my lucky blocks, and the stuff I need to make them into here. Which means, unfortunately, Luna is going to have to sit out for this episode. Speaking of bats, I'm going to need to fly over. I guess I can try it in the quartz quartz mines. A diamond pickaxe and a diamond sword. I actually did just remember that I wanted to bring my older diamond pickaxe into this because of the fact that I have pickaxes that are just as good as it, if not better, unless it's not much of a loss if it's cleared by the lucky block. But I forgot about that. However, now I have one. I'm keeping the diamonds. Actually, I'm gonna put the diamond sword in the armory. But that was just a warm-up. Given that I've already made all the railroads I need, I don't really need gold too much. Which is why I'm doing episode Lucky Blocks in the first place. Well, I could have done it with Dark Side Lucky Blocks only, if I needed to. But this is fine. I got a lot of gold. Once again, I have crafted some Dark Side Lucky Blocks, which I just mentioned. Or at least the one. And I'll craft two. And I'll put the bones in crafting materials. Actually, first off, I need to eat. That skeleton hit me pretty bad without most of my armor. As I was saying, I think I'm going to keep the diamond sword with me just in case a mob spawns. If you notice more jump cuts in this episode than there were in many previous episodes, because usually a lot of jump cuts indicates that Minecraft is crashing a lot. I have to keep restarting it. At least in this series. Oh, I got a wither skeleton skull. That's actually quite useful because like, if I grind for another 2 of those, whether by lucky blocks or by going in another, I could summon the wither. Only a couple more episodes left to do that, but that'd be. They're definitely going in the personal chest, as I called this. Speaking of chests, this is the bonus chest I start off the series with. It's still full. Okay, there's where I put it. Ironically enough, no. I don't got arrows, whereas normally I do have arrows. Well, actually just 1 arrow because of the fact that my main bow has the Infinity enchantment. And I really don't use any other bows, like, ever, because of the fact that that enchantment is so good. Everything the bacon. Last time I did a Lucky Blocks episode, I took each block individually because I was super scared of having my inventory cleared by one of the blocks. Probably because I'm not using either of the blocks that I would think would do that. And partly because that made that episode, in my opinion, way too slow. I'm not doing that this time around. I'm crafting using the blocks in batches. Ooh, iron! Actually, I'm taking that right back, because I need to make sure absolutely nothing happens to this iron, because I haven't had any iron for at least the last episode or so. Glitched out for a moment there. Keeping the sugar canes on me since they're food source. Yeah, I'll take care of that. Either in this episode or the one following, which is gonna be the last one, actually. This is the second to last episode. Towels. Ooh, enchanted books. Quite good enchanted books, in fact. Emeralds, nice, nice. More food. Unfortunately, the food that is about the hardest to carry. Bold food. Literally no food that comes in a bowl in Minecraft stacks. That is basically just a rule of Minecraft. If it comes in a bowl, it will not stack. Really, if it's stored in a container at all, it's not gonna stack. Fill buckets don't stack. Containers in Minecraft only stack if they're empty. That goes straight into crafting materials. Those go into enchanting / potions. Ooh, Silk Touch. Actually, I'm curious, what level of power is my bow at? I checked to see if it had the flame enchant, but I didn't check what power level it was at. Power 5, the maximum. That bow is pretty much just maxed out. Now, do you see why I don't use any other bow? That bow is, well, outright overpowered, particularly in conjunction with the bat. That's exactly why I use it specifically. Goes in there. Sal's going in the personal chest. I need to get some more lucky blocks crafted. I'm gonna get the rest of the stuff from downstairs that was used for crafting lucky blocks. And yes, I just walked through a door as a bat. I phased through a door as a bat. You got any problems with that? Huh. Did I mention that I have a ton of gold? Because that sentence was probably literal. Bring that in there. I'm taking the next 9 lucky blocks. Now, normally, at least from what I can tell, in Survival Series there's some sort of full lucky block game here, but can't really think of any single player lucky block game, and this is a single player series. Okay, I'm grabbing my weapons. I'm gonna fight that horseman. I expect what essentially amounts to a mini-boss to spawn. However, I do expect him to despawn. Let me fly up. Yep, despawned. Of course. Seems that despite the fact that they almost always have name tags, lucky block mobs despawn more rarely. Well, there's your problem. If that's a reference to Mythbusters, I very much am amused. I actually did know that was in Lucky Block, I just never mentioned. False alarm, the skeleton despawned, because of course the skeleton did. Bring the sign there. Yeah. There you have it. Actually, I'll just craft some more armor. Maybe later. This episode's taking too long. Well, not really. I think that these last few episodes kind of deserve to be longer because the series is coming to an end. Ooh, the hero sword. Yes, sharpness and being of arthropod is on at the same time. Though other than that, it's not really any better than the Orichalcum blade. ABLs. Ooh, a ton of prismarine. Diamond horse armor. More diamond tools. Ahead of me. And an armor, free armor stand. Ooh, a chicken. A chicken is lucky because it's gonna be nearly impossible for me to bring that chicken inside of the pens, and so I'm not gonna bother. So the chicken basically just gets to live no matter what. That actually is kinda lucky, huh? On his or her part. We're there. Let's go straight. I think the prismarine blocks are kind. We got prismarine bricks. Keeping the leather armor. I'm definitely making use of this armor stand. It's going in the armory. I know it's not funny, but I had to say it anyway. Actually, I think I'll display it. Right here, because I didn't really use this either. Definitely gonna be making use of that later. For now. For now, I'm putting this on that. Keeping the leather armor on right now because of the fact that a mob might spawn. From one of the lucky blocks, I mean. Keeping leather boots in case the stone ones break. And I'm using up the rest of my gold here. Another diamond horse armor for the personal chest. Yes, yeah, another one. It's lucky block time. Ooh, extra tools. Since I need some more disposable things. Ooh, an enchantment table. Definitely going to need to deposit so much of this already. Why, Matt? I'm gonna fix this. Yeah, at least break down these walls. Wait. Brilliant strategy here. Boom, I cut it off so that it considers just the rest of that the vein, rather than creating a massive crater on the side of my house. So I'm gonna put the. I'm just gonna. Actually, I need to put a lot of this. I need to put too much of this in their proper chests. Goes in here. All that goes in there. Let's go in there. I don't mind these right now. And I do not need the rabbit stews right now. They're just filling space at this point. And I'm putting the orichalcum blade back away as well. It's been a while since I've used a stone pickaxe actually, since I got the copper pick, which is basically a stone pickaxe but much more durable. By much more durable I mean unbreakable. Not thinking a particularly fancy pickaxe to break another quartz ore since it's relatively basic, but just in case I'm going to use the diamond pickaxe. Alright, actual check. Batmorph? I have an idea. Vein mining. I can make daylight sensors if I want. Kinda worthless at the end of the series. Oh! Spawn. Oh! I need heal. Oh, he still had me aggroed. Well, I still had him in. Well, A, it's lagging like crazy for some reason now. And B, he probably despawned. Because again, Lucky Block mobs despawn very, very... Oh no, he didn't. Oh, he has thorns. I forgot that mobs have thorns. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. I think it might be because of the head, but this is gonna happen every time we spawn. I probably could kill him in one go if I got my regular armor back on, but I don't see it as worth it. This Rose goes there. He's yours. Well, he ain't dropped anything, but I got some experience. Ooh, cats. I don't usually bother to get cats because it's very difficult. So it is a pleasant surprise to get some cats. Just for the laws, I'm naming one of them Diamond. Oh, it spawned another bonus chest. Diamond Hill. Ooh, a hero of Persia. Are we in the Batmorph? And I am gonna do something with the lucky potions. This is very close to the end of the series. Oh. Kitten. Well, not kitten. Kitties is what I meant to say. Because they're not technically kittens. They're adorable little cats. Have that and that. And really that, because I'm going to do the rest of it. Make sure all the cats are seeing, so they don't see all my chests. Okay, wow, that came out wrong. I mean the chests of drawers of this kind of chest. Because if they sit on your chest, you're unable to open them. And then of course my armor broke just as I thought. Let's craft a bunch of droppers. This is the absolute last of my goal. Unless I get more gold from... I'm probably gonna name the wolf first, but if I can get to naming one of the cats... I'm naming one of the cats Diamond. My lucky block spawned a lot of cats. Oh. Ooh, I got another lucky bow. I do want to do something with the droppers. First off, I'm offloading the extra weapons I got into the armor. Yeah, the sponge will go in building materials. Oh. Some berries. I need some coal. I'm gonna finish off the rest of my droppers. Some good old dark side lucky blocks. Not these dark side lucky blocks are very old, like might be wrong about it. But then again, they're not exactly designed to be good. Yeah, sponge goes in your building materials. Yeah, sponge goes in your crafting materials. Grabbing a couple stacks of coal. Oh, there you are. Okay, so it isn't processing it. The potions will go last. I might actually do them next episode. No, it'd be best to do them this. I've got enough coal to do the rest of the excess droppers. Okay. 14 dark side lucky blocks. I'm gonna need to get that hero sword back out. And craft some sort of shield. Because, oh goodness, there are going to be a lot of mobs spawning. There are meat and a few gold ingots going to crafting materials. I don't have quite enough gold nuggets to make another ingot, and even if I did, I wouldn't have enough ingots to make more gold. Dropper goes into gold. Wait, there's still another. Oh, that's because it ran out of gold. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. Most of the redstone is in there. Alright, I need to craft a shield. Because again, there are going to be a lot of mobs spawning. It's like... Yep. Just simple wood. Not crude written shield. Not need a really expensive. Probably make the stone brace shield out of the crude wooden shield, so I'll do that. Just to keep it a little more durable. There we go. Stone brace shield. 15 dark side lucky blocks. Oh joy. I'm gonna wait for night to fall and use the bit. Got some got an upgrade axe and upgrade hoe for the last episode. I feel kind of sad in a way. It's not technically night yet. Grabbing the hero sword again. The Emerald Sword has too much sentimental value. Tiring the old stone axe and no. The Emerald Sword has too much sentimental value. Even if it is the more powerful sword. And I'm getting a significant distance away from either spawn or that villager. And despair. Bear boots and golden apples. Accidentally picked up some ginseng roots. Ooh, paint art. So we gotta see if it, let that creeper just burn. No. I don't need that golden apple as well. Super rigor. Charge creeper morph. Don't know if I got that before. I don't remember if I got that before, but that was nice. Get the ginseng's back to the ground. Ooh, a cake. I finally have a cake. Spare armor. Oh, the night vision stays on for a longer after. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is stone. That was gonna be monstrate for a moment. Actually, I'm keeping this on. So it's just stone. It's literally just a block of stone. Well, a 3 block by 3 block thing of stone. Nothing. Or it hasn't spawned in yet, and I don't want to know what it is. But I'm placing the key. Right on that table. That goes into crafting materials. Food/consumables. Enchanted golden apples, or notch apples as they used to be called, as some people still call them, are very useful. I got. Ooh! Oh! That explains the Halloween thing a bit more. It made it look like night. And gave me like it was night. I do admit it could be construed as kinda sad to see this series go, but it's reached its natural. So we got a few more things to take care of in this episode. Grabbing that dirt. Gonna smooth over that place where the white light portal used to be. Gone but not forgotten. There we go. Sort of rebuilt the hill a bit. Give back a piece of itself. Right on top of the bedrock. An unlucky sword, which ironically enough is a pretty decent sword. A wooden pickaxe. Last lucky block of the series. And oh wow, that is a lot of lava. I know I'm using cheats here, but I do not want this forest to burn down. Guess I got one last thing for the old quartz mine, after all. The way lava flows means that I can, in fact, remove every single block of it. If I do so methodically. I'm gonna need my other empty bucket. And this weather's gonna stay rain until that lava's all gone. There will be no forest fires created on this day. I might have to edit out a portion of this because it's gonna take a while. Okay. If you enjoyed the video, please put a like on it. If you didn't dislike the video for whatever reason, put a dislike on it and leave a comment on that one. If you want to see the one episode coming after this, episode 50, the last episode, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, click that bell to make sure you get notified. And with all said, signing off.